Good morning, it's day 197. 197 days since I last costed in New South Wales, and I'm tripping over my tongue. Yes, I am leaving Pancake Creek right now. This is Peter and Doxie, of course, sailing from New South Wales to Queensland and back again. And we are leaving Pancake Creek at, well, we got going at about 4:30 a.m. Just getting late, so if I can see the water, I'm good to go. So yeah, there's a bit of a breeze coming through. I'm fighting the early incoming tide, but the breeze is actually doing more for me than anything else, so all good. So target today, Burnett Heads, Port Bundaberg, to be specific. It's about 60 odd nautical miles. It's going to be a big one today, so I need to get a jump on this as early as possible, maximize the daylight to get there, hopefully in daylight. Anyway, let's see what it brings. It's going to be wind on the nose again for a while, so I'm going to put the main up when I get out here, and then we'll probably motor sail for the first while anyway. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so light is manifesting itself. Sun's not up yet, so let's get a bit of a jump on this. It's reaching the edge of the tidal wind over tide portion. So I'll just pick a good place to put the main up. Goodbye Pancake Creek. Magical place. Sorry I didn't get to stay there longer this time, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Bustard Head up ahead, and I'm just going to put the power on a bit more now, make some progress against this tide and wind. I'm going to get underneath Bustard Head and put the main up there, as it should be quite sheltered.
Yeah, so Bustard Head there. I can't believe last time I walked from the anchorage up to the lighthouse there, which is a great place to go and visit. Then I walked down the track to Aircraft Beach, which is this one. Why Aircraft Beach? It's a very wide beach. They have landed aircraft there. I guess people coming to sightsee or whatever. Look at the red tinge there. And that's not a good sign, is it? I then walked all the way around this point, over the rocks and cliffs and stuff, all the way around, and then back up to the anchorage that way. And that's just the pure cussedness of wanting not to go back the way I came ever. So anyway, there you go. Alright, I just pulled into this bay next to Bustard Head. Got the main up. I know it's not going to do much for the next hours, but I'd rather have it up. It may offer a little bit of a lift. It also stops the boat rolling so much as well. So a bit of resistance basically when the side-to-side motion starts to happen. So yeah, and once I get out there, it could be choppy, swell, whatever. So I'm not a fan of going out on deck in those conditions if it's not necessary. Anyway, we're just going out beyond the rocks now here, and we will make the turn. Bustard Head. Oh, I think it's starting to happen. Obviously the sunrise is going to be a little bit later because of that cloud. If you look in the distance there, you can see Round Hill, which is where 1770 is. We'll be rounding that. Round Hill. There's a song about that. Alright, Burnett Head, people. Yeah, I just saw some dolphins, but of course they disappeared as soon as I got my camera out, right? So, yeah, just having a bit of fun going through the chop here at the heads. Sun's coming up. It tends to do. Yeah. They're a little bit shy, these guys. Decided to disappear. Anyway, the main is actually doing something at the moment while we're on this heading. fact, it's weird because it's actually doing more of a southerly thing. Anyway, haze against the hill there, salt, I guess. Salt spray. That's quite a breeze here, actually. Nice under the Dodger, I can tell you. Sitting here playing destroyers. And by that I mean the boat bashing into the seas. And that's Bustard Head behind us. I think I can see a sail there actually. Okay, getting closer now to Round Hill Point. Yeah, I'll get my words out. And 1770, looks like the boat up ahead. I could stop there, but I don't think I will. It's actually calmed off a bit now, you might have noticed. Still a bit of chop, but the wind's gone down. And it wasn't actually forecast to be from this direction or strength. Which is always a worry, because if it's not doing what it's forecast, then what else is it going to do? But yeah, no, all good. So yeah, Round Hill Head on the way to Burnett Heads. We're sitting on about 6 knots at the moment. I was just looking at the tidal currents. We should have that swinging with us in a little while, so that could also help the proceedings. Anyway, this is just looking around. Bustard Bay. Here we come. Round Hill Point. And the town of 1770. You can see all the boats in there. And beyond that, we'll be passing Agnes Water, and then pretty well nothing for a long time. Getting another closer look at 1770. Lovely place, just an awful place to get in and out of, and the tide can be pretty intense in there too. So yeah, there's a whole community in there of boating people. And as we get round the point here, things have calmed off a bit and the wind is starting to change. So I'm starting to get the wind coming in from the port side now. We'll let that go for a while and see what happens. I don't know if you're not getting this, but there's a bit of a rainbow effect happening in the cloud up there. So I haven't got my sunglasses on, so it's not that. So yeah, it's actually turned into a very nice day. There's a yacht in there anchored in Bustard Bay. Never be a fan of doing that, but anyway, obviously it seems to work okay. And that's the sunny side of the point. Those houses have got a good outlook. Walked around up there a few times. In fact, that whole beach along there that goes along to Agnes Water I walked to Agnes Water by road, and as I said earlier, the pure cussedness of not wanting to go back the way I came. I walked all the way along this beach and along a trail that goes up through the hills there, and ended up at those houses and then back down to the other side. That was last year. Anyway, as we go on, the land once again will recede away to the right, and we'll have the open sea a bit more. Here we have Agnes Waters. I'm looking longingly at that mobile tower, hoping I can get some enough signal to upload my video. Yeah, we'll see, because we're getting further away from stuff now. Just getting a little bit more wind and chop coming up in the late morning. Well over halfway now. I have transferred my marine rescue following from marine rescue Round Hill to marine rescue Bundaberg, and also sorted out the marina there as well. So yes, it's going along. The mainsail's now doing a bit of work, so going over 6 knots, which is great. Okay, we're starting to make out. I can see the hummock there. I can see some white buildings. So yeah, that's the vicinity of Burnett Heads, and our destination is 12:42. Much better timing than I could ever have hoped for. As if it's not hot enough already. Ever closer, about 4 miles until I start the turn in towards the shipping channel. And ever closer. Okay, that's Burnett Heads. Burnett River entrance. You can probably see a fairly square, rectangular type of tower there. That's the lighthouse. Now I can't go directly there because there are shallows in between, so I'm just skirting around those now. We did take the main down already now, just a few minutes ago. And I was pleased to note that it was actually giving me about an extra half knot of speed, just having the main up doing a little bit of work. So yeah, that was worthwhile. Look at that golden sand beach all the way along there. Seems to feel like it takes forever to come in here. The approach just is, yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Creeping up ever slower, ever closer. And there's the marina in there. Okay, we're just coming up to the leads here. Go between these two markers, which will take us up the river, down the shipping lane. And we're now in the channel. If you can make it out, there's 2 white lights just up on the land there. If we get those one behind the other, we're going down the middle of the channel. Bit of an outgoing tide at the moment, so I'm getting thrown around a little bit. It's always one way or the other, so we'll get there. And here we are, coming inside the lighthouse. Hey Shags. Right, I've logged off with Marine Rescue Bundaberg. Yeah, just making my way up to the marina over there. Just looking at that little entrance there, that's where I came in on the way up, where we had a, oh, wave to the people. And yeah, I stayed in there last time. Spent the night on the side too, because I ended up in the mud, but anyway. Yeah, I don't think I put my anchor down there again. Weeks later, and I was still trying to wash the mud out of my anchor and rode. So yeah, nice and sheltered, but yeah. Anyway, the good people from Marine Rescue, Bundaberg, I was reminded, not Burnett Heads, are in that building just coming into view through the gap there. So there you go, the flag in the front and the yellow rescue boat. And further up the river we go. Going up closer now, big break wall, and you can see the outermost boats in the marina, and the fuel dock should be somewhere there, which I'm hoping to avail myself of. Must have used the bit by now. Well, here we are in Port Bundaberg, all tied up. Already met some one of my YouTube people, so yeah, just making sure we're represented everywhere. Anyway, heading up to go and pay the people. Really?
So this is a representation of the last 3 days. So since my departure from Roslyn Bay, and day 1 to Cape Capricorn, day 2 to Pancake Creek, and of course today, day 3, all the way down to Port Bundaberg. Quite a hike. Cool. For once I've arrived on the right night. So this is the stats for today's trip. Loving the average speed of 5.8 knots. I set my normal average at 4, which of course includes sailing, which today wasn't. Well, here we are at the end of day 3 of the rush south. And I feel like it's a rush. Man, I'm stuffed. But I guess I've had 3 days of very early starts and quite intense long runs. But they've been great. Engine, very happy with the engine. I really pushed it today because it ran just solidly for 11 odd hours. There was not much in the way of sailing to be done because the wind was the wrong way. The wind was quite nice. It's just if it would just shift, say, another 20 degrees or 30 degrees around more to the north, happy days. So I took the decision as I was going along to spend 2 nights here at Port Bundaberg. I am intending to meet my brother in Hervey Bay, who's flying up from Sydney to join me for some or all of the trip back. I'm not sure which, but that's fine. We are flexible around here. So anyway, I thought I would spend 2 nights. I just said that, so I've got a full day tomorrow to rest a bit, because I probably haven't done much more than about 5 hours sleep a night at best. Also on Sunday, which is the day after tomorrow, the wind's going to swing around more to the north, which means I can sail. I just loving running the engine. It's fantastic, but I do prefer to sail. Okay, it was very fast today, though. I mean, what did I say the average was? 5.8 or something. That's crazy. I've never done that. But it was just solidly going all day, just pounding through, doing over 6 knots. Pretty much all day. Would have to have done to get that average. So anyway, Sunday I intend to go to Hervey Bay, which is where I'll meet my brother who's flying up. I know I just said that. Maybe I didn't say Hervey Bay though. So I've now said Hervey Bay, so I feel much better. Thank you. So yeah, Sunday it's hopefully sailing for a change. I have fueled up the boat as I arrived. It actually didn't take that much, and the tank wasn't even full when the engine was installed. So 2 days solid motoring. It's not bad. I mean, they said this is a very fuel economic engine. Fuel, yeah. Anyway, you'll arrange that into some saying that makes sense. So yeah, I think so far that is true. So anyway, I am going to. I'm here for the right night.
last. Somewhere I'm turning up at the right night. It's barbecue night here at the marina. So they're going to put on some sausages or whatever. So I might just go to the fish and chip shop, which stays open late on a Friday now. It used to close at 3 o'clock. It closes at 7 o'clock tonight, so I'm happy about that. I might just grab some chips and stuff like that, because I don't have salad and stuff on my boat. No. And do that, maybe have a couple of beers, and then I will be hitting the sack, and I hope I can sleep in. I'm just not a sleeper in, but yeah, that's the way it goes. So anyway, this is Dawn Raider signing off. Out.